everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Red Couch Talk. Today with us we have Willie Escobar with
Hello.
The Mortgage Guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
The mortgage guy.
The Mortgage Guys. So let me ask you, Willie, if you don't mind sharing what it is that you do on a day-to-day basis, what your company is about.
So we are mortgage brokers and we help people get into homes. That's one of my businesses, and I guess we're going to be talking about the others.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
So let them know.
Yes, definitely.
So another business we're actually getting into, me and my wife, we're starting a mortgage academy called the Elite Mortgage Academy, where I'm going to be teaching many people how to be successful mortgage lenders.
Awesome. So if you could share, what mentorship or advice did you receive prior to going into the business of your own?
So the best advice I got after being in the business 13 years.
After 13 years.
After 13 years.
Okay.
So for 13 years, I honestly had very little mentorship. When I got in the business, the mentorship I got was to buy fast cars with big rims, take fancy trips, buy a whole bunch of fancy watches.
Oh my gosh, we all did that.
Which didn't serve me one bit.
Yeah.
However, the mentors at the time, that's probably the information they had available, right? But I started becoming a businessman only, I want to say, maybe about 5 years ago. And I started attending seminars all over the world, all over the US. And the biggest thing that I learned was that I needed to hire people and grow a team. Because as a lender, as you guys know, you can literally be in communication with 20, 30, or 50 different people at any given time.
Right.
Yeah. So that was the biggest thing that I started doing, was growing my team, getting more help, and through having help, I've been able to offer better service and not drop the ball as often. Right?
Yeah.
It still happens.
Yeah, it
You're
still
accountable.
happens.
Like,
Yeah.
your accountability.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're human, we're gonna drop the ball. But now that I'm primarily focused on communication, now through relationships and through transparency, we're able to smooth things out even quicker when things do happen.
Okay. All right. And I see that you do a lot of videos, and
Just here and
you
there.
do quite a bit. You do quite a bit.
Not a video.
And I know back in the day when we started working, you just started that. So how have you seen it grow your business, or what has it done for your business?
So videos for me have been, I would say it's been my bread and butter. I started doing videos, I want to say about maybe 6 years ago, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, when no one was doing videos. And I remember just co-workers laughing at me, or I would hear it on social media, or I would see it on social media. Yeah, that mortgage guy in his videos, ha ha ha. Which was fine, because I've always, you know what, I'm always grateful when people kind of talk about you a little bit, because that's when you think, oh, you know what, like that makes them nervous. I'm doing something right.
Yeah, I'm on their mind.
And I've always done things very differently, where I'm like, I want to do something that no one else is doing. So that's what I started doing 6, 7 years ago, and I would film videos in my car with my daughter, and I was like, today's motivational Mondays, right? But yeah, through videos I've been able to meet a ton of people. I met Alex through Facebook because of my videos, and I don't know if you remember, but I walked into one of your open houses and you're like, Willie Escobar. I was like, yeah. I walked into his open house, but we had connected on Facebook. Had I not done videos, I would have been a stranger walking into his house. And that's how I've met most of the realtors, most of the loan officers in our branch. Our team is through social media.
Yeah.
And it's funny how you know so many people, like they call them friends, obviously on Facebook, but
Right.
you don't even know these people, and then you see them in person, and you're like, hey, I know you, but
know you.
I don't know where, but I know you. And you gotta go back to your
On the social media, yes.
Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing I tell people in the business is you have to be doing videos because you're able to connect with people.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I'm at a function or I'm out and about and someone will be like, you know what, Willie Escobar, or where do I know you from? And through that kind of connection through videos, it's way easier to say, we should connect, man. Let's go to dinner. Let's see how we can help each other out in the business. Versus, let's say many years ago when I was not on social media, life was much tougher because, you know, honestly, no one knew each other back then, right? So I would walk into, let's say, an open house as a lender. Hi, you know, here's a flyer. All right, thanks. You know, you know, there goes the door.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's just how it goes. But through that, now it's the conversations are much lengthier now.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause they kind of see like a resemblance, or they see like you're in the business, they see what you're doing, they see how you interact with other people. So I think that's something that also helps, that they actually get to see you in your business model and your personal model, you know, like business
Your everyday life.
personal. So that's what they
Yeah.
like, you know. It's like some people that might not have a great presence in person, but in video, you're like, hey, that guy's pretty cool, because maybe they're in a different zone.
Yeah. Hey, and it's free. Why not do it?
That's free,
Yeah,
yes.
it
It's
is.
free, it's
Yeah.
free.
It's free.
Now,
It's always good.
yeah.
Always.
Now, going into that, how do you deal with the personal and business, since you're working with your wife, Christine? And you know, and what do you guys bring to the table that helps your business grow?
I think we something that we both hold really high are our values. So I've told many people this, and I'll continue to say it, is we don't follow money. We don't. We're not about the money. We're about helping people. Through helping people and being good at what we do, the money follows us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like in our office, every single person that I've hired has gone through 3 interviews. Whether it's you know, someone that's going to be a processor, a team member, or a loan officer, they all have to go through 3 interviews. Why is that? Is because we want to focus on having the right people.
Right.
Right. One thing I believe in highly is hire slow and fire fast. Right. And we're not here to talk about all the sad stuff about hiring.
Who have you fired? Wait a minute, let's see who have you fired.
But yeah, the reality is, I think our formula to having a great culture in our office is just hiring the right people, without being focused on how much money can this person bring us. Is what kind of value can this person bring to our office?
Oh, that's great.
I've always said
Look at
that if you
it.
service your client, or you service the client, the money comes.
Absolutely.
No matter what, you know. So, and going on that, what advice would you give, let's say, a new loan officer or anyone who wants to start the business? Because, you know, we are all business professionals here. So,
Yeah.
what advice would you give that new person who says, I want to do loans, or I want to start my own company?
Don't get into the business. I'm just kidding.
Don't be a competition.
Don't do it. So, very important is you have to be great at what you do. Right? There's people that get into the business just for the money, and I can tell you there are so many people in this business that should not be in the business.
Oh, yes.
This is how I know this firsthand. I do roughly maybe about 8 cross calls a week. 25% of those should have never been in escrow. Now, is it because it's a bad loan officer? Not always. Sometimes training is not available to them, or they get into the business giving it a 50% effort. They don't study their guidelines. They don't do what's right for the client. They're just focused on opening escrows, but not focused on closing them. So you have to be a professional. Something I tell my loan officers in the office is, do you want to get paid like a general physician, or do you want to get paid as a brain surgeon? Yeah, guess what? You're going to study. You're going to need to study a lot more if you want to get paid like a brain surgeon.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Slow and ready. You know. Now, how do you prepare for a day? So take us in the day of Willie. You know, from how do you have a ritual you do in the morning, or you know, take us through the day of Willie Escobar.
I'll take you through my day today. How's that?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
That works.
So today I woke up at 4 a.m. There are some days. Yeah, I was at the office by 5 today, right? And my wife is there, so she can say, yeah, he's not BSing. I was at the office by 5, and I was working on my business from 5 till about 10. One thing I do a lot, Alex, is I work on my business. Okay? When I work on my business is growing my business. Figuring out how we can save time on loans. Figuring out what kind of trainings we need to have in the office in order to make everyone stronger. But yeah, I would say maybe the first 4 to 5 hours of my day is not even working on my loans, it's working on the business. You know, every day is just a little bit different. I do work out every single day, 6 to 7 days out of the week, not every single day. But you know, every day is, I need to have some kind of result every single day. One day doesn't go by where I'm like, that was all right, you know. Every single day is super intense for me, usually between 5 a.m. till about 3 p.m. That's when it's like super intense. After that, it's just, you know, a little slower.
Okay. That's good. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thank you for sharing, Willie. So, can you give us a little bit of a little more information about your new project that you're starting on the Elite Mortgage Academy?
Absolutely. So this one I'm super excited about because I've been training loan officers for the last maybe 17 years. And I want to say I've trained at least about 200 loan officers. And it's something that I get a lot out of. Why? Because I'm helping someone succeed. I consider myself to be great at what I do. So why not share that experience with someone else? And so we're going to be getting started in July.
That's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. And I'm only taking 10 people. And the price is $24.95. If you don't mind me advertising.
No,
well, I
go
just
right
did.
it. That's what you're here for.
$25, right?
Price is $24.95. And as a matter of fact, if they mention you guys, I'm gonna give everyone 10% off.
Hey, there you go.
Awesome. All
Remax
right.
Champions
Take advantage.
downtown.
Absolutely, Remax Champions downtown. Come and visit them. And if anyone comes directly to meet you guys, I'm gonna give them 20% off.
Wow, there you go, you
Getting
guys.
better, getting better.
You gotta take a selfie with them, and you get 20% off.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Well, what has been your biggest achievement, and how have you been able to overcome those factors in business and also in life?
Biggest achievement. I think my biggest achievement is, it hasn't been financial because, like I mentioned, I don't follow money. My biggest achievement really is to be surrounded by amazing people all the time. I can tell you, I walk into my Pasadena office and every single person in that office is just amazing. Right? There are no bad apples. There's no one gossiping, at least that I don't know about. Right? But no, I'm just kidding. I just have amazing people. I have an amazing life. Through hard work, I think we've been able to have a little bit more choices in life as far as traveling, living where we want to live, and just I don't know.
awesome.
The first thing that comes to mind is just being surrounded by amazing people.
Wow, that's
it.
great.
Yeah, to me, that's success in itself.
It is.
You know, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, the house that you have, but if your circle is only amazing people will always hold you to a higher standard.
Yes, they will.
Absolutely, that's
Yeah,
true.
that is so true. Because in this industry, it's so easy to get around the wrong people.
Okay, Willie, so if anybody wants to get a hold of you, where can they reach you at?
Oh, thank you for asking. So they can text me at 626-696-9406 or send me an email at willie@elitemortgageacademy.com.
Oh, great, great. And really quick, let's just clarify that pricing. If you don't mind sharing one more time.
Absolutely. So it's $24.95, but it's $2,495, and it's 4 weeks of intense training, 1 day out of the week, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be sharing with you what it's going to take for you to succeed in the mortgage business.
Well, hey, there you go. You heard it from Willie himself. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for joining us here on
Thank
the
you
Red
so much
Couch.
for having me, and
Thank you.
much success for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank
very
you.
much.
I'm
Very
very, very excited for your success for this show,
Yeah.
and I just can't wait to see where you guys will be in a year from now.
Oh, thank you.
very much.
Wow,
We
thank
really
you.
appreciate
Yes.
that,
Thank you.
Willie. And any agents out there looking for a new office, please give us a call or comment below. We would love to talk to you. Buyers or sellers, please give us a call if you're interested in buying or selling. And the number is, Alex?
The number is 1-800-286-1036. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on this event of the Red Couch and future episodes.
Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to having you join us next week here at RE/MAX Champions, downtown West Covina. Woo!